establishing a sense of pace and energy and flow in the performance. If you're working with a large cast, or if it's broken into scenes, you can kind of, the way that you would construct a text together is to think about how that might flow between scenes. And then, you know, as you bring in new actors or new characters into the scene, they would bring a new burst of energy into that. But of course we can't do that as it's just sight. And I think we're at that stage now where we're really looking carefully at that sense of flow. Because it's a long time for the audience to sit there and to be engaged and not allow the mind to wander. So for me, it's finding that sense of flow and energy that kind of takes the audience through the work.
For me, it's dealing with what is essentially a very kind of vulnerable space, because normally in my work I'm doing something that's very task based. I mean, if I'm doing a piece of work across mountains at night, I've had training to do that, but you're walking, you're doing something, and the audience are moving with you, and I think acting is completely different because they're not moving with you, they're not participating in that way, they're looking at you. So the idea of then only being able to take your cues from yourself, working with a text, you know, and then I suppose the additional pressures of the people there that are important, you know, my students, my colleagues, the Vice Chancellor, you know, my family, you know, to a certain extent you have to just put that somewhere. Because why would I do that to myself, you know? You have to put that somewhere. This is a piece of work that I've wanted to make for a long time. It connects to my research. It's an aerial view of a cartography of humanity, and so it's absolutely part of a longer conversation for me. So I have to sort of deal with those issues.
But in terms of the mechanics, taking cues from yourself, there are a number of kind of key transitions as the work progresses, and it's hitting those transitions at the right pace and energy, and that kind of the nuances. So it takes you into the next section in the way that you want it to flow.
That's true.